Hey everybody, BURGE here with another World Peacekeepers review. Today we are reviewing the Airborne Infantry man. Right there. He's also the kind of like the cover hero for the boxes. The last three I got from the lineup, which I'll show on the back, but not a bad little figure. He not bad. Some new props, the goggles, the little night vision headset piece that's right up there. That's kind of a new accessory. He comes with 4 grenades. That's interesting. Also comes with, it looks like a scope and a grenade launcher attachment for, yet again, for the 4th figure. Getting the assault rifle. Again, the M16 looking one. Correct me if I'm wrong if I named the gun off right. I'm just kind of calling it as I see it. Some pouches. Yeah, he's got 2 pouches. A very large pouch. Don't know what it is. It looks like a satchel. Something like that. I don't know. Once we open up the box, we'll have a better look. First when I seen him, I thought he was gonna be like the which one was it? The Ranger. When I first looked at him, I thought it was like the Ranger head on this guy, but there's actually some difference. One being one has a goatee, the other one doesn't. But they both kind of share, I would say, a rounder face. Now, this character looks a lot older than my other ones. Like, he looks like he's seen better days, or at least he's been in the service for a long time. So yeah, let's just pop her open and see what it's like. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the Airborne Infantryman. First off, this large little pack thing. Once I got it out of the package, I realized it was a camel pouch, basically for water and whatnot. So he's got these 2 little side pouches that holds 2 grenades apiece, you know, so that's pretty neat. Lots of grenades. I mean, I don't really know what an airborne guy would need with a bunch of grenades, but I mean, I don't know my military ranking that well. But I mean, it's pretty nice. Some decent props. I kind of wish the Ranger kind of came up with this setup. Like, this one I feel like would be what I would call the improved Ranger, because everybody knows the Ranger I reviewed last time. He had a belt system and a backpack system, and the center piece on the lower part of the backpack broke off. Like, this would be nice if the Ranger kind of just came with something like this. Kind of confusing that he did. Like, this is ideally what I think a Ranger would be, you know. He's got night vision goggles, or a, you know, telescope to sort of check out where he's at, whatnot. I mean, like, stuff that I think a Ranger would have in a uniform setup like this. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't make the design for the figures, but I mean, this one's really nice. I really like it. It's a really nice detail. Like I said before, same assault rifle right here. If you look, problem I had is, let me just take it off. It's like the only complaint I can really say I had was it slides. I mean, like, you have to kind of like put it down like this, and you pop it like that, and it'll stay. But if you just simply just, you know, throw it on, it's not going to stay on. It's just going to sit there and just, you know, slide around. So pop a little pressure in there and it'll stick just right. The figure's hands are just like the MBC soldier hands. They're gloves molded, so they don't have articulation in the wrist, but they do still turn and whatnot. His assault rifle does come with the grenade launcher attachment and a little side strap for you. But other than that, not a bad figure. Simple setup, a simple little get up for the figure. I really liked it. But other than that, I wouldn't really have many complaints about it. So I guess I'll just give my rant and raves about the figure and give a final score. That's it. So, what is my honest opinion about the World Peacekeeper Airborne Infantryman? Well, it's not really a bad figure. Accessory-wise, it comes with not too many accessories, but I mean, it goes good for his outfit. I mean, for example, he comes with a water pouch, 4 hand grenades, 2 hand grenade pouches, so it's not like those grenades were packaged inside the toy just for, looks, and then not have any pouches for the spare grenades. So, good resources, good resources. It was a real simple figure, to be honest. I mean, simplistic-wise, it was easy to put together. No real technical difficulties with the strapping of the pouches or putting the grenades in the pouches. My only complaint was that scope on the assault rifle. It's kind of weird. I've had 3 figures already that have scopes on the assault rifles, and normally, even though they click in like they should, they pop in just right where they don't move around. This is the first one where I was a little concerned why it was so loose on the figure, the assault rifle. So, I mean, you can pop it in and it'll stay in, but I don't know, I was a little discouraged by that whole ordeal with it. If you don't put it on right, it's just gonna sit there and slide back and forth. But what more can I really say? It's not a bad figure, not a bad setup. I really like it a lot more than I did with that Ranger figure. I don't know. I spent $42 on a Ranger figure, and guess what happened? It basically just a major piece of it broke, so that kind of sucks. But in the long run, this figure came with some basic setups, some basic gear that we've already reviewed on a lot of these figures. I liked it, I enjoyed it. Nothing really bad with the figure itself. The articulation was pretty stable. We did have one leg that was kind of limp. It would if you held it just alone, the leg would just kind of fall back. I mean, I put my figures back in the box, so I'm not going to be too upset about that. But sometimes I think with figures like that you get some figures that would be what I'd say passable grade for manufacturing, and then there's just some of those figures that kind of slip by and get shipped out, and then people like me get that 1 in 100 figure that has a point of articulation that's kind of loose. But I can't really complain much. I'd be worried if you're gonna be having this toy out and playing, because it would it'd break probably after a while. It might break easy. So that's my only concern if you're wanting to play with the figure. But other than that, I give this World Peacekeeper figure, I'd give it about a good solid 4.15. It's not too bad, not too shabby. Everything fits right, everything works right for the figure, so I'd say this one's a definite good buy. So if you see this on the market, the World Peacekeeper Infantry man figure on Amazon, I'd say give it a buy. It's a really good figure, really good setup. So have a nice day. Please comment, subscribe, and take care.